Now, so, sa part ng real-life example involving rational function, ang magiging main focus po natin is the substituting of values and paggawa po ng graphs. Ngayon, sir, kailangan po ba namin gumawa ng sarili po naming equation? Uulitin ko po, sa ngayon, hindi po muna. Now, let us proceed in solving a rational equation. So, the goal on this part is to solve problems involving rational expressions. Na kapag sinabing equation, ano ulit ang symbol? Meron tayong equal sign. Okay, so a rational equation is an equation containing one or more rational expressions. So we have the different steps to solve the rational equation. First is to find the least common denominator, which is commonly, kung ano yung denominator ng rational expression, yun na ang least common denominator. Number 2, we're going to multiply every term on both sides of the equation by the least common denominator over 1. So the objective is to cancel out the denominators. And number 3, you have to solve for the variable. But we have two conditions. So, if it is a linear equation, get the variables on one side and constants on the other side of the equation. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng may variable ay pagsasamahin natin sa isang side ng equation, either left or right. At lahat naman ng may numerical value or lahat ng constant on the other side. Pwede ring left or right. So, if the variable is on the left side of the equation, then sa right side ng equation, ang mga constant natin. Second, kapag na-multiply natin, pag nagawa natin yung step 2, we multiply every term on both sides of the equation. Pero ang lumabas na sagot sa atin is a quadratic equation. You need to set the equation into 0. So, magiging ax squared. Siya ay magiging ax squared plus bx plus c. Tapos, i-equate natin siya sa 0. After that, we have to factor the polynomial, the quadratic equation, para siya maging a plus b squared. Or, pwede ba siya maging ibang form na factored out? So, may mga gagamitin natin dito si perfect square of binomial. Gagamit din tayo minsan ng completing the square. So, yun ang i-remind ko. What is a completing the square? And then, later on, mapapractice din natin yung pagpa-factor out ng mga quadratic equation. But every time na magkakaroon tayo ng quadratic equation, we can expect na magkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag nating extraneous solutions. So, extraneous solutions. When both sides of the equations are multiplied by a variable, the equation is transformed into a new equation and may have an extra solution. So, kapag extraneous solution, hindi lang siya nagkakaroon ng isang solution, pwede siyang 2 or more. Kapag nakakuha kayo ng extraneous solution, then you are required to check each solution in the original rational equation. So, kailangan nating i-check kung alin ba ang magsasatisfy sa equation at kung alin yung hindi. Kasi pwede siyang maging solution at yung isa naman na makukuha nating value ay pwedeng hindi solution. Especially kapag quadratic. Baka pag nag-factor out ka, halimbawa, nagkaroon ng number. Halimbawa, x plus 1, yung isa pwedeng maging x minus 1. So, pwedeng yung positive 1 at negative 1, isa doon ay solution. Pwedeng both silang solution. So, make sure na kapag nag-check tayo ng solution from the original rational equation, yung answer natin will not make the denominator 0. Bakit hindi siya pwedeng mag-0? Kasi kapag nag-0 si denominator, siya ay undefined. Let's move forward. So, let's start solving a rational equation. The first step is to multiply both sides of the equations by the least common multiple of the denominator. So we have 1 over x is equal to 1 over 4 minus x. So, pag sinabi nating least common multiple, each factor raised to the greatest exponent. So, ang greatest exponent natin ay 1. So, x raised to 1 and 4 minus x raised to 1. So, the LCM is the denominator of the rational expression. So, i-multiply natin siya both sides, x times 4 minus x, and then yung nasa right side din na equation, multiply din natin sa x times 4 minus x. So, kapag naisulat na natin na pwede na natin siya i-multiply, yung nasa left side of the equation is makakancel natin yung x. Ang matitira is 4 minus x times 1. While, sa right side naman, since 4 over x ang nasa denominator, siya ay magiging 1. So, sorry, hindi pala siya makakancel out. Siya pala ay magiging 1. And since 1 ang magiging value niya, 1 times x is still the number itself. Ganun din sa kabila. 1 times 4 minus x is 4 minus x pa rin. So, on the left side of the equation, we have 4 minus x times 1. And on the right side of the equation, we have 1 times x. So, as you can see here below, so on the left, we have 4 minus x is equal to x. So, according to the steps, pagsamahin natin ang may mga variable at lahat ng walang variable. So, if we transfer negative x, or by using addition property of equality, we had x on both sides. So on the left side of the equation, ang maiiwan na lang sa atin is 4. While on the right side of the equation is 2, is x plus x, or 2x. And then, kailangan natin i-isolate si x by dividing both equation by 2. So, ang matitira, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So, x is equal to 2. If you're going to check, so 1 half is equal to 1 over 4 minus 2. So, 1 half is equal to 1 half. So, x as 2 is the solution for this rational equation. Another example. Let us solve for x. So, we have 3 over 4 plus 5 over 8 is equal to x over 12. So, we get the least common multiple. And to have the least common multiple, gawin natin siyang i-reduce natin ang denominator since lahat naman sila is divisible by 2. So, 2 raised to 2 is 4. 2 raised to 3 is 8. 12 is 2 squared times 3 because 4 times 3 is 12 and 4 is equal to 2 raised to 2. So the least common multiple na meron tayo is the highest exponent. So you have 2 raised to 3, which is yung nasa 8, times yung last na walang kapartner, which is 3 raised to 1. So 2 raised to 3 times 3 is equal to 24. So our LCM is 24. And then from the previous step, we will going to multiply the numerators and the denominators. So 24 times 3 is 72 divided by 4 is 18. 24 times 5 divided by 8 is 15. So that will leave you 18 plus 15 on the left side of the equation. While on the right side, you have 24x, or 24 divided by 12 is 2. That's why on the right side of the equation, we have 2x. So let us simplify. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 33 is equal to 2x. And then, by dividing both sides by 2, sa right side of the equation, makakancel si 2. On the left side, magkakaroon ka ng 33 over 2 is equal to x. So, the final answer is 33 over 2 is equal to x. Ngayon, sir, pwede po bang decimal ang gamitin ko? Kasi medyo mahirap tignan si fraction. Ayan. Since nagkakaroon minsan ng discrepancy kapag pag tinransform natin siya into decimal. Kasi 'di ba 33 over 2, ito kagaya nito, 33 over 2 is exact. So yung 0.5 pwede. What if ang mangyari is halimbawa yung magkaroon ng 0.33333. So instead of using 0.3333, we use 1/3 para at least exact at saka tama yung masasatisfy yung equation natin. So we should use fraction. Another example, we have 1 over x plus 1 is equal to 2 over x. So the least common multiple is x plus 1 and x. Sir, bakit po na doble yung x? Meron namang x sa x plus 1. Remember, magkaiba si x plus 1 tsaka si x. Kasi si x is a number, a random number lang. Pwedeng any number siya. Pero, yung sa x plus 1, kailangan mo pa mag-plus ng 1 para makuha mo yung number. Parang, kung itong 1 over x plus 1 is, kunyari lang, 1 over 8 lang talaga siya. Pero si 8, dito sa 2 over x, nirepresent lang si 8 as 2, as x. Pero sa left side of the equation, ang kailangan maging value mo is ng x is 7 plus 1 para pa lang siya maging 8. Kaya hindi pwedeng ang maging LCM mo is x plus 1 na lang. So, kailangan parehas siya kasi magkaiba pa rin si x plus 1 kay x. So, following the rules, we multiply x plus 1 times x, pati sa right side, x plus 1 times x. So, sa left side of the equation, magiging 1 si x plus 1. So, 1 times x is x. Sa right side of the equation naman, ang matitira is si 2x plus 2. So, as you distribute 2x. And then, following the rule, pagsabahin lahat ng may variable at lahat ng walang variable. So, divide both, subtract negative x or 1x kasi di ba ang numerical coefficient kapag walang numerical is automatic 1. So that will leave you 0 is equal to x plus 2. And then we can move to nasa left side of the equation. That will give you negative 2 is equal to x. So as you check, so 1 over negative 2 plus 1 is equal to 2 over negative 2. So 1 over negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Negative 1. So 1 over negative 1 is still negative 1. Negative 1 is equal to negative 1. So ang rules naman dyan, di ba, kahit anong number, ang denominator niya is 1 para siya maging whole number. Sa left side, since siya ay negative, common na nilalagay lang natin dito doon sa humahati, doon sa fraction. Para siya maging 1 over 1. So, magiging 1 pa rin yun. So 1 times negative, tapos yung 1. Kaya siya magiging negative 1. Sa kabila, negative 1. Negative 1 na agad siya. Another one. So, the LCM is 2x. So, bakit 2x na lang? Bakit hindi kagaya nung sa may plus 1? Kasi magkaiba yung may plus 1 sa multiplication. So, ang highest is ito, 2x. Ibig sabihin, meron kang x times x. Kapag pinaghiwalay mo si 2x, x plus x, kaya siya magiging 2x. So, pwede mo nang kunin yung isa kasi parehas na. Ganun din. Yun, pwede mo nang mawala yung isang x para dito sa denominator ng 1 over x. Pero ang highest niya pa rin is si 2x. So, pwedeng hindi mo na ilagay si x. Kasi makakuha ka ng x naman sa 2x. So, i-multiply ulit natin siya. Sa una, 2x pag over 1. So, 2x times 1 is 2x. Over 2x, ang matitira is 1. Sa kabila naman, 2x times 1 is 2x divided by x is 2. While on the right side of the equation, negative 12 times 2x is negative 24x. Tapos, ang gagawin is ipag-add 1 plus 2 is 3. Tapos, i-divide both sides by negative 24. Negative 24x over negative 24. Madi-divide, magiging 1. So, negative, i-move. So, negative 3 over 24 is equal to 1 over 8. So, that's why the answer is negative 1 over 8 is equal to x. Next, another example. The LCM is x kasi ito, denominator 1, denominator 1. Since same naman si 1, invisible lang siya dito sa LCM. So, makukuha nating sagot sa kanya is x squared plus 1 at saka 2x. So, pagsasamahin natin at kapag, sabi nga kanya, kapag quadratic, kapag squared, i-equate natin sa 0. Kaya, yung 2x lang, i-move natin sa left side of the equation. Kaya siya ay magiging x squared minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, kapag finactor out natin siya, di ba ang sabi kanina, kapag quadratic, kailangan i-factor out. Ang factor form niya is x minus 1 squared. So, that is equal to 0. I-equate natin yung x minus 1 sa 0 para makuha mo yung mga values ng x. So, ito, negative 1, i-move mo lang siya. So, x is ita-transpose is equal to 1. Kaya, x is equal to 1. Pero may mga pagkakataon na ang factor natin ay hindi laging raised to 2. Pwede siyang dalawang magkaibang number. Another one, x squared over x plus 2 is equal to 4 over x plus 2. LCM is x plus 2 na. So, kung x plus 2, nag-multiply ka ng x plus 2, plus 2, x plus 2, magiging 1, matitira is x squared is equal to 4. So, x squared is equal to 4. Para mawala si squared, use square root, cancel. So, x is equal to 2. And, kapag nag-square root, diba, laging dalawa siya. It's positive 2 and negative 2. Kasi diba, 2 squared is 4. Negative 2 squared is still 4. Ngayon, try natin i-substitute siya. Ito yung tinatawag natin extraneous solution. Meron siyang dalawang solution. Isang positive 2 at isang negative 2. So ngayon, itatry mo. Si positive 2 ba magsasatisfy the equation? So 2 squared is 4 over 2 plus 2 is 4. So meron kang sa right side naman, 4 over 2 plus 2 is 4 din. So equal siya. Pero pag yung negative 2 squared is 4, while sa denominator, negative 2 plus 2 is magiging 0. So, dun pa lang, pwede ka na mag-stop kasi yung isang side ng equation niya, nag-0 na. Undefined na yon. So, itong negative 2 is not a solution. Ang solution mo lang is x is equal to 2. So, ang tawag kay negative 2 is an extraneous solution. So, it is an apparent solution that does not solve the equation. Extraneous solution siya or possible value siya ng x, pero hindi niya masasatisfy si equation. Kaya siya extraneous. Or ang shortcut is using cross products. You divide the numerator of the left side to the denominator of the right side, and the denominator of the left side by the numerator of the right side, and then distribute 4. So you have 4x minus 20 equal to x plus 2. Pagsamahin lahat ng may variable at lahat ng walang variable, you get 3x minus 28 is equal to 2. So 3x is equal to 30. Divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 10. Is 10 an extraneous solution? Okay. No. Because 10 minus 7 is 3. 10 plus 2 is 12. So, pag simplify natin, 3 over 12 is 1/4 pa din. Again, we can use cross product. X plus 1 times 1 is x plus 1. X minus 2 times 2 is 2x minus 4. That will leave you 5 is equal to x. Another solution. X minus 3 over 3x plus 2 is equal to 1 over 5. So, x minus 3 times 5 is 5x minus 15. 3x plus 2 times 1 is 3x plus 2. Pagsamahin lahat ng may variable at lahat ng walang variable. So, that will leave you 2x is equal to 17. Dividing both sides by 2, x is 17 over 2. Another one, x minus 2 times x plus 1 and x minus 3 times x minus 1. So that would give you x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. So not all the time na kapag nakita kayo ng may squared, factor out mo na factor out. Pwedeng hindi muna. Pwedeng ganito yung mangyari. Na i-transfer muna natin lahat ng may variable at lahat ng walang variable. Dideduct mo may x squared. Matitira si negative x minus 2 tsaka si negative 4x plus 3. Ilipat mo si 4x. Ang matitira is 3x minus 2 is equal to 3. Ilipat mo ngayon si negative 2 sa kabilang side para maging plus 2. Transpose. So, magiging 3x is equal to 5. And then, divide both sides by 3. So, x is 5 over 3.